So today we're going to talk about leadership, but not only that, we're going to talk about leadership in relations to the law of search, which is a concept that you made in Capacity Trust, Capacity Grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a concept that it makes out part of the laws of our nature, and I think it's one of the most important concepts because it's such a critical part to everything that we teach, and it's really impacts every law and the way we use the law in our businesses, in our lives. So it's extremely important.
I guess it sounds like it. It probably is, definitely so. And I feel like how could not only seasoned executives and leaders and so forth, but how would rookie leaders use the law of search when dealing with the team?
I think there's something for everyone. So the rookie leader would be somebody that comes into a position, and there's a history, of search, and there's a history of what the team has been searching for, and history on the benefit that they had from that, or maybe the lack of a benefit, or the disadvantage they got from the way they were searching. So the rookie leader would really come in and be in a position where the foundation had been laid for things that they're searching for, and he or she needs to analyze that and use that as their base to start from, and then from there decide what we want to do going forward. What do we want to search for, and why do we want to search for those things? Where the seasoned executive can just take it to the next level. I find that most seasoned executives find from this concept probably most benefit, because they can sit down and say, okay, what have I actually gotten my people searching for? And what was the benefit of that, and what was the disadvantage of that? And then thinking about where I want to have my team be and where I want them to go, and how can we kind of get them searching towards that kind of place.
All right. I think it's interesting to have your team searching for something, but then that's usually like you can put that in their brain, to search for this. But how do you maintain them to continuously search and keep on searching within the organization?
So Lifa, there's many things that you can do. One of the things is that you start building it into your structure. You start to put systems in place. One of the recent things that I heard of and discussed with you also recently is an executive that said, well, you know what? I want my team to look for opportunities. And what he did is that every executive meeting they had, which was on a monthly basis, every executive in that team had to bring a new opportunity that their team had delivered to them in the past month, just one. And this was done so that they've got a system or a process in place that would force people to search for opportunities. So every team said, hey, my executive needs to give a new opportunity, so we need to search for these. And automatically people would be searching for opportunities, and they'd be finding more opportunities. Some of them would be weird and wonderful opportunities, and some would not even be considered. But some would, and make a major impact in the direction the company takes. So it's not really about how much of those opportunities that were thought of are used, but that the team starts searching for opportunities.
That they're actively doing it.
Yeah, and the excitement that comes from that. But that's just one of the examples. You have so many other things that you could do where you question people, the interactions that you have, expectations that you have. It's just there's a lot of things that you can do to just maintain it and keep it going.
Okay, but since we're talking about the law of search, well, what advice would you give an executive or a leader, both seasoned and rookie, that is searching for a way to gain this knowledge, gain this information that we're talking about, to find out what is the law of search, what is the laws of our nature, how could we help them with that search?
So, Lifa, we start touching on it in our basic leadership training, which is the ICOPE leadership training, which gives you the basic skills of leadership, the the really how do I do X, Y, and Z. It starts with there. But for executives, we have a specific program that we've designed to help them become more strategic, because we found that in our country we have a bit of a challenge with the ability to think and behave more strategically. So with that in the back of our minds, we designed a program that basically, amongst others, takes the laws and challenges people to use the laws in redesigning the influence in the organization and the direction of the organization. But also we took some literature out there, some specific books that we found very helpful for us and that we know some of our clients have used with success, and we've built that into the program as well, that the executive works through those concepts, and we have a back and forth on those concepts also, that they can build that into the way they operate as well. So our programs are always focused on capacity growth, because we believe it's extremely important to grow in every area of your life, because if you stop growing in an area, you start dying in that area. So that's why we are so passionate about growth.
Yes, and it's in the name, capacity growth.
There you go.
So if you love this information and you're seeking more, there will be a link provided below and so forth. And with the link there, you can find our full description, our contact details, and how you can get your leaders and how you can get yourself onto any of these trainings that we have on our platforms. Thank you so much.
Keep searching.
Keep searching.